What's up YouTube, it's your boy Trey Hits and we are back with another video. Today we're going to be reacting to Red Bottoms and KGB by Adela. For those of you who don't know, Adela is a former Dream Academy contestant. She then went on to be a soloist after getting eliminated pretty early in the Dream Academy program. And I think she's one of the top pop acts to keep an eye out for 26, 26, and 27. She's actually going on a tour later this year. I unfortunately did not get tickets to it because it's sold out. I think if that should be any indicator of her success, then that should let you know that she is on the come up, she's on the rise. I'm super excited to take a listen to Red Bottoms. It seems like it's a very different vibe from what we've gotten so far, and it is of course the name of the tour, the Red Bottoms tour. So we're gonna go ahead and take a listen. Okay, I like how it starts right away. This definitely seems like more of a moody girl, sensual vibe than we've gotten from her. Interesting, so she's using a metaphor for Red Bottoms to describe herself, or loving her romance. Interesting. Interesting, I like this. Lyrically, I like this a lot. And I love that it's a different vibes, but we're still getting that Adela flavor. We're still getting the beautiful visuals. Beautiful artistic movement that is pretty indicative of, like, I think her ballet background. I'm really surprised I haven't heard much promo about this because this is actually a really good release from what I'm hearing so far. Come on, Adela's gonna serve every time, bro. I'm telling y'all, she's genuinely someone who everybody should keep an eye out for. Like, this is beautiful. Aww. Wow. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful release. And then we've got the worn out Red Bottoms and the bloody feet. Wow, that was really interesting. I think that was a different vibe than what we gotten from Adela so far. Normally a song like that I would pan for being a bit repetitive, and it was a bit repetitive. However, I think it works with the structure of this song. I think that it really drives home the point that's trying to be made, and it seems like it's gonna be like, you know, this is like a leading single, like, to usher in this era, this Red Bottoms era of Adela. I love the extended metaphor that she's building upon, essentially saying that, you know, she's like Red Bottoms, you know, once they're ran through, you know, they're a little bit ugly. They're not, you know, Red Bottoms have a huge reputation for being these beautiful, like, red bottom felt shoes, and they look really high class and high end, but once you've worn them so much, they get worn out. And some of the questions that she's begging is, you know, I'm similar to these Red Bottoms, you know, I've been worn out. Will you like what's on the other side, etc., etc. I think it's a really interesting and a cool metaphor, and something that I haven't really heard done before in music. And I think that artistically it really fits her vibe. I think the whole metaphor and idea of a red bottom, a high heel, fits Adela perfectly, and then being able to tie that into her emotional experiences. I believe there's a line about daddy issues, and one of the first releases that she ever made was Home Wrecked, talking about particular issues that she's had with her father growing up. So yeah, I think that, I don't know. I think this is a bit more of a side that we rarely see from Adela. Usually we see the strong, more powerful Adela. I think this is very stripped back. This is very bare Adela. This is very emotional. Something that we don't really get from her. It's also a sound, a lot of a softer sound than what we get from her. And you'll see that with this next song that I'm going to play here. I really like it. I like it. I like how it fits into her discography. I think it's a good sounding song. I think it's a very, quintessential traditional pop song. I think it's something that every like traditional mainstream pop artist, it's like that type of song that you kind of have to have one of them in your catalog. I feel like it's like Diamonds for Rihanna. Yeah, I like it. I really like it a lot. I fucks with the heavy. I think this is definitely a song that I would listen to. Like I said, creatively, I think the visuals were amazing. I think that there are a lot of through lines to her entire artistic career, and her personality. Yeah, I think that she's really just doing it right. Like her and Slater in pop right now, to me, are really killing the game. I think that Adela has some of the most solid creative direction, and I know that she just had a recent team shakeup with, I believe, like one of her managers leaving or her creative director leaving the team. So it's good to see that there's so much intention behind every single release that she does, and you can really, really tell when you watch these things and when you listen to them. That Adela and her team are very particular about the visuals that they're putting out, what they mean, how they connect to her story as a whole. And that is some of those are some of the like bare minimum, most basic questions you ask yourself in creative directions. And I think it's so solid. And this is honestly a release that I love, and I'm surprised I haven't heard a lot about it. Have you guys heard it yet? Am I the only one who's catching on to this? I'm seeing the music video only has like 600,000 views and it came out a couple days ago. Not sure why we have such little promotion on it, but I'm hoping that more people listen to this. Definitely recommend, if you haven't heard it, go take a listen for yourself. Okay, up next we've got KGB or KGB by Adela. I've actually already heard this song. I've 100% heard this song, and I've seen this video, of course, but I've wanted to make this video just a little bit longer. I know I've been missing for a couple days, for about a week now, and so I want to kind of take a moment to listen to it and to react to it together. Now, to be fair, I've only seen the music video once, so not too familiar with it, but I'm excited. I'm excited. I love Adela. I love spreading the Adela news, the good news about Adela. So let's just get into it. See, right off the bat, you see what I'm talking about when I say solid creative direction? Right off the bat, we've got ballet. Ballet. Adela is a ballerina. She's been a ballerina for so long, and this is just such solid creative direction. We're still drawing in these like through lines to who she is, right? Like, she's a ballerina. They've taken her image and her experience as a ballerina and really like warped it into this very specific, very intentional creative direction for Adela, and I just love it so much. And then not only that, of course, the song's KGB. She's from Slovakia. Slovakia was under Russian occupation. This is literally insane. This is insane. Like, y'all can't tell me this isn't some of the best creative direction ever. Like, fuck, that we've gotten in a long time. Like, do y'all see this? See? Talking about immigration. Working in her personal experience into the lyrics. And this is what I call very solid creative direction. Like the layers in her lyrics. Are y'all fucking with this? Do y'all get it? Do y'all feel it? Do y'all hear? Do y'all feel the intention in Adela's music, in her artistry? I fucking love it. Me. I'm just kidding. I'm not an OG hater. I actually was up in her comments the minute she got eliminated from Dream Academy. I remember being in those TikToks back then, in her TikTok comments, being like, "What happened, Queen?" and falling in love with her on TikTok because she's actually so fucking funny. Do y'all see this?
Call me the KGB.
And this video is beautiful. The song is very repetitive, I will give you that. And I was like a little too repetitive for me, but it's still a beautiful work of art. Come on, y'all. And look at these beautiful visuals. The costuming in this. Who's giving it up like Adela? Ooh, oh! Wait. What's his name? The choreographer? Is it Bobby Blue? Robbie Blue? Robbie? Did he choreograph this? If he did a phenomenal job. Wow. 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 Wow, 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 wow. And then, of course, we've got a little disclaimer about the KGB at the end of the video. Oh my fucking gosh. I know y'all are tired of me glazing Adela, but I cannot sing her praises enough. I think that Adela is truly someone to keep an eye out for. I think she is a very solid reference point for why I criticize KATSEYE in the way that I do, right? Listen to the writing. Within her songs, within her music, within the lyricism, it's very connected to her experience as, as someone who strived to be a pop star. It's very connected to her experience as a Slovakian immigrant and living in the United States. It's tied to her experience as a ballerina. Visually, it's tied to her work is extremely referential. Like, you can see where she's referenced the greats like Madonna in her artistry, and she's spoken about taking influence from that and growing up being so obsessed with the American pop stars, right? But this is where I compare her to someone like Addison Rae, right? Where Adela's is extremely referential, but she's taken it and transformed it and thrown these elements and layers of herself on top of the references and made it something that's uniquely hers. Someone like Addison Rae, I think, struggles in being too referential and too on the nose with the references that she's making, to where it kind of muddies and we lose out on some of the beautifulness that is Addison Rae, who she is, right? And I think that's where Adela is really doing it differently than a lot of people, right? Like, it definitely seems like there was so much just intention, drive, and such a strong creative force behind her, be that a team or just herself, and she's just really that bitch when it comes to, her own creative direction. There was just so much intention and so much attention to detail with her artistry and with her creative direction that it's like she is missing out on this like strong period of like growing pains. And I wouldn't say she's missing out on it. I think they're still finding it, right? They're still making their way. Like, this is not the end for Adela, right? Like, she's still working to something greater, but I feel like her starting point is just so secure and so strong that I cannot wait to see where she goes creatively, right? And I think that, she truly is an act to keep an eye out for. I think I won't say never, but especially recently, I have not been this excited for a pop act in a long time. Like, her and Slater are really showing that strong intention, strong attention to detail, strong creative direction, as well as just a knack for making good fucking music and being an entertaining performer is not lost on this generation, right? She's showing that the quintessential pop star is still here and they are still making their rise, and I love it so much. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think Adela is the future? Do you guys think that Adela is, one of the next pop greats? How do we feel like she's going to land 10 years down the line? I think she's going to do great, but I would love to speak with you guys in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about both of the videos. Let me know what you guys think about the most recent release. And did you get Red Bottom Tour tickets? And if so, let me know where to meet you so I can fade you out, because I'm really, really mad that I didn't get a ticket. It's not okay. But that is all for me, you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this wild wacky journey. I have lots and lots of fun content that's going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks. I've been working really, really hard behind the scenes, which is why I've disappeared for so long. That's all for me today. It's your boy Trey Hits, and I am Izzy. Slap!